to Gals and Goblins. I am your Goblin Master once again, Jared Vosswinkle, and with me as always are the Gals, Lily Persifield,
Sawyer Cinderfoot. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Did I say that last time?
Yes, 100%. I feel like you've said that 3 times.
I never remember intros are coming. I never remember what I said last time. Sawyer Cinderfoot.
Dis City.
Shut up.
I've been fucking saying Dis City all day.
I had to suffer by going first. No, there's like this deleted scene from The Office where Michael like looks out like at the window and goes like Dis City, and Colt pulled it up for me today because he knows I fucking love it. The other night we were driving to dinner and he was like, "Look, the skyline," and I went, "The city," and he was like, "I knew you were gonna say that." He got so mad at me.
The reference I want to say with Dis never works because it's a reference to an obscure line in Midsummer, which is "This dog, my dog." So I want to say "Dis City, my city."
But you made it earlier and I totally got it.
I know, it's just
Shout out Starling, shout out Moonshine.
just nobody. It's too far. You know what I mean?
That's really far.
But
To me,
like
that's
it.
not far at all. When you made it earlier and I like was immediately like, "That's so funny." I got it.
Well, you know who it's not too far for? Campbell Duffy.
Esto Ruidon. Dis City.
And Olivia Rose McCain.
Beans. Dis City. Jared, it's nice.
This is what we're back with.
It's nice of you to join us again, Jared.
I was looking, I haven't recorded in over 2 months, 2.5 months.
And it won't seem like that because you've heard 2 episodes before this where we act like he hasn't been gone for a long time because we recorded those 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But now he really has been gone for a long time.
I haven't recorded with the new headphones, the new mic setup. Yeah.
How was your cage during your time off?
Surprisingly, more room than you would think.
Maybe that's a sign that we need to keep downsizing.
Yeah, it is a bummer to hear.
Do y'all not want what's good for me?
And I think what's good for you and what's best for you are 2 very different things.
I think we want what's cage for you.
What's cage for me?
I think we want what's crate for you.
Well, guys, we had 2.5 months to discuss this, and y'all are bringing this up now.
We don't want it to
at
be
the
good.
top
We want
of
it to
the
be
fucking
crate.
episode.
So ungrateful. 2
Oh,
months off and this is the attitude he comes back with.
So ungrateful.
So there should be some kind of recap because that explained everything. This was like 2 episodes ago, but we haven't played also main campaign in 2 episodes. So this next last time is going to be kind of thick. So if you're binging through this in a couple years or whatever, and you're like, damn, why is this such a long, long last time, and also just like weirdly different episode? It's because we haven't played in a long time.
It's for us, okay, guys?
God,
Not everything
this
has
is
to be
all for
about for
us.
you guys. Sometimes it's for us.
Like manipulative parents. Like
God,
never
sometimes
appreciate anything I do.
To do everything in this house. No one
I
ever
do
helps
too
me.
much, I do too little, and you always complain.
Why don't we start with the last time on Gals and Goblins? And even though I've already discussed this with them, so I assume that they will be foofing around this entire time.
How the hell do you
Who's
foof?
foofing?
So I plead with you, listener. Please give me your undivided attention. As me in the room, I will be fighting for my life in here.
I don't know why you keep telling us it ahead of time.
Yeah, you're sort of like asking for the prophecy to be
It had been
fulfilled.
2.5 months. It had been 2.5 months.
Yeah, and we would have really had to pay attention.
Set the expectations and we will rise to them.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with.
You
setting
think we won't
expectations.
lock in and pay attention?
No, but it's more for to get your gears going before we start playing.
Like what gear?
Like when you do it right now?
You're thinking gears.
I don't have this. Do you?
Look, I want to create a safe space before the mics turn on.
I don't want to hear anything about a safe space. Hostile environment only.
I do everything for this family and never a thank you.
I just can't do anything right then. I just can't do anything right.
I guess I'm just the worst parent ever.
I'm
I guess
just
damn
in the
if you
way.
do,
I'm
damn
just in
if
the
you
way.
don't. Huh?
I'm just let me know if I'm in the way. Let me know if I'm in the way.
This fucking city. This city.
fucking
Can't
city.
stand this fucking family.
This family is horrible.
All right. Well,
Okay.
last time on Gals and Goblins, the quote-unquote real Beans had a strange vision where he was in the same area where he sees Stendar, that kind of red wasteland. But then it shifted, and we were on the snowy 8th circle of Cania in the middle of the fighting arena. Beans then had a conversation with Stendar about getting down to Cania to, quote, make it happen, dude. Within the fighting pit, however, was a statue of a demon orc with a sickle in one hand, and the other arm was missing. Below the orc was a stone slab reading Beans' prophecy. Then Beans came to, bound in the middle of the street of Burning Bridge as a negotiation was happening. It appeared that his sister Cherry was in front of him with his friends Sawyer and Esta, talking to the second in command of a hellish gang called the Bone Dogs. The second in command, Bobo, was handing Beans back over to his friends when their boss, Katala, pulled into town on her infernal machine. Katala took issue with the gang handing over Beans since he was worth 10,000 soul coins, which would be enough to buy the entire gang of the Bone Dogs their way out of hell, which the gals investigated a little bit of like, can you buy yourself out of hell? Which the Bone Dog said, everyone knows someone who says that they know someone who got bought out of hell.
All right.
And they don't hear from them because they buy themselves out of the hell.
For sure.
The gals and Katala agreed to head to the City of Gems on the second layer and steal back 10,000 soul coins that Katala had originally stolen, but then she had stolen from her later. Then she and the Bone Dogs would help the gals make their way to the bottom. The gals were trying to decide, but Katala reminded them that the original gang she stole from was on their way to Burning Bridge and that Bobo had sent a gang member to go get Dumpling, and so Dumpling was on their way to Burning Bridge. And so the gals decided to head towards the City of Gems, located on the second layer of Dis. As the gals left Burning Bridge, they realized there is a wish component in Burning Bridge, which is kind of the whole thing that they should be going towards. Since if they don't get the wish component, Hyperia can alter the fabric of space and time and potentially destroy all the planes. So they just mosey on out of there. And upon remembering, they were like, actually, is there anything of value in Burning Bridge? And Katala,
Not what we sound like.
And Katala was like, well, if there was anything of value, I would have already sold it to the City of Gems. So like, all right, works out. Then on the
Also,
way,
there's like multiple factions like chasing up.
there's multiple factions chasing us.
And also
Yeah.
there's ice cream up there.
And well, we all didn't know that at the
What were
point.
we supposed to do? Just get caught?
I mean, I don't know. On the way, the party tried to discern why they had two beans instead of one. And if one of them was fake. But both beans proved to at least have the memories of beans. But the black fur beans had within him Radnets, the peaceful meditative demon. And brown fur beans had Stendar, the angry dude bro demon that unlocks the Prince of Hell form within beans. Black fur beans had a silvery double-bladed scimitar, while brown fur beans still had sickles. The crew also learned that Katala had fought in the war in the material plane. That's happening right now. Astea had been taken, and during an invasion from Hyperia's forces on the school, Katala went to go save her brother in Weaselby, but then she was killed. Now, the Bone Dogs and gals were nearing the crossover between the circles when Sawyer saw the gang that was after Katala, the Stinky Slicers, were on their tails. So that is where we are presently, but since we haven't played in a minute, I was going to start us off with some little flashbacks. Just some little mini scenes.
It sounded so windy. Did you hear that? I feel like I like really exhaled into it.
Wow. Does anybody want to go first? I kind of have like sort of stuff written down in order, but I mean, you know, if whoever wants to go first can go first.
Do y'all feel called?
Anybody feel called to volunteer?
Is the Lord putting it on your heart? Do you want to be first?
I can go first.
I'll be first if you don't want me to be.
No, I can go first.
Okay.
Okay.
I just don't want to be like, I'll go first. And you guys are like, what a dick.
Well, if we thought that, we'd say it out loud if it makes you feel
Okay,
better.
great. Thank you.
So I'm going to ask some help from y'all on these little scenes. So all these flashbacks are going to take place. Most of them are going to be before we started the podcast, like whenever our story started. And so we're just going to kind of like flesh out a little bit of kind of backstory, some just kind of like important moments. Some of these moments aren't like groundbreaking, and I don't want you to worry that they're going to like greatly inform things. These are more of just kind of getting us like centered with our characters.
Okay.
And so we're going to start with Beans. Beans, can you describe where you would have your kind of like combat training? And this is whenever Beans was probably not too long before, maybe like 5 or 6 years before we first see Beans running through the forest. I don't imagine it in the house, but it could be. But more importantly, where do you imagine that you would have like your combat training with your siblings?
Yeah, I think the way that our home was built, it was kind of built like castle style, where there was like an inner courtyard area. So I think that was where combat training was taking place with like weaponry. But then I also think there was like a spot carved out like kind of in the mountains that we would go into that was more like cavernous and dark and like multiple layers and cliffs and stuff to try to mimic kind of how you have to traverse hell.
Yeah. So the kind of scene that we are going to zoom in on is it's at a point where as we know, like as the siblings got older, each sibling would like go off and kind of like begin their like special training to become what we know now as Praetorians of Hell. So kind of like one by one, the siblings would go off and there would be fewer siblings back at the house. So at this point, we're going to zoom in on a time when it is just the 3 youngest, which is Beans, Porkchop, and Orzo. And so in this kind of like combat area, all 3 of you are training, but mainly it is Porkchop and Orzo on a team against you, Beans, and your father is watching. And Beans, you have been fighting for a long time. You were trained to fight through tiredness and exhaustion. And so at this point, Beans can barely stand up. And so Porkchop tries to swing at you. You can dodge. Orzo takes a slice at you. You dodge. I'm going to ask you to make a roll, a chance to hit. You're not going to add anything. Just like give me a roll real quick with a D20.
11.
Who do you think you try to slice at?
Orzo.
You slice at Orzo and you miss. Orzo's going to take a slice at you. What's your armor class like right now for like
15.
15. What do you think Beans' armor class would have been whenever he was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago?
Probably like 11.
Probably like 11. Okay. I'm not going to add anything to this. I'm just going to roll a D20. That's crazy. You got a nat 20.
Oh, awesome.
Oh.
You slice at Orzo. Orzo dodges out of the way. Orzo spins back around and kicks you clean in the head. In Beans, you are tired. You are exhausted. You are laying on the ground. Do you want to try to get back up? Do you just want to lay there? What does Beans do?
I think Beans is going to look up pleadingly at Orzo and Porkchop with his eyeballs, knowing he can't exactly verbally say, can you guys just stop?
Mm-hmm.
But like wants to give both of them a look of like, just call the fight.
Yeah.
Like you can end it.
You look up at them and Orzo has like this spear that is like trained down towards you. And Porkchop, I would say, like doesn't even have his weapon raised, like his massive sword. And you look at them and they do not make any move against you. And in fact, I think Orzo is going to reach out a hand to Beans.
I go to take it.
In a flash, Orzo is gone. You hear a crash as you hear your father's voice say, "Do not show mercy in this house." In Beans, you see the dust clears and you see Orzo laying in like a crater against one of the walls. And you feel something flicker inside of you. Can you describe what you feel as this emotion rises in Beans? Beans?
I think it starts like deep down in like the pit of his stomach, but then it's like a heat that spreads like at the same time down to his toes, all the way up to like all the way through his limbs and his head, until it kind of like his chest is where it like really boils, and then his eyes fill with the infernal flames that we've seen. But so he's overtaken with this rage, but there is like a sort of fear behind it since he's never experienced it before. And I think he's going to turn and look at his father in this moment to direct it at.
Does Beans want to make a move, or?
Yeah, I think just like impulsively he launches at his father just to latch on and claw him.
Beans, you launch yourself at your father, and your father begins to turn, and we're going to wipe away from that scene. And we're going to go Beans. It is a few years later. It is at the point now where Porkchop and Orzo have left the house. And your like mother and father do not stay at the house, really. I think it's like, it makes sense that like the siblings really raised each other. And you have these Wanti, these like snake people that are like servants that make food and like make you on your right diet. You also have this instructor that has instructed you a lot on the kind of like knowledge of hell. Do you want to give this little snake teacher a name?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got nothing.
You got to come up with a name.
This is evil. How dare you put us in the same position that we
I know,
put you.
right?
That's how we end up with Oopie and Goopy.
That's how we got here.
Oopie, Cupie, and Goopy. Just come up with one.
Claudia.
Claudia. So Claudia, your little snake person teacher, you are sitting in this kind of classroom that has one desk. Claudia, your teacher, is sitting at the front and goes, "Today we have a pop quiz about the circles of hell. Now I trust you looked over the rubric and you know what is expected of you.
Yes.
First, what is the name of the first layer of hell?"
Avernus.
Correct. And what city is within Avernus?
Burning Bridge.
Wrong! She makes like a strike against the chalkboard, just a line.
Wait. Is it Coffin Run? Wait, no, something about
The rubric states that you must get it perfectly correct. Coffins is close, but no cigar. Second,
Wait, can Olivia do an open note quiz?
no notes, as the rubric states.
Okay, sorry.
Second,
Yeah.
what is the name of the second layer of hell?
Dis.
Correct. And what city is on the second layer of hell?
The City of Jewels.
The rubric states it must be perfect. It is the city of gems, you dolt.
Oh no!
Gamblers, betting away soul coins. Mechanics constructing infernal machines. Gangs wreaking havoc. That circle is a land of anarchy. Last
Those
child.
words mean the same thing.
The rubric states that it must be perfect, and you were not perfect. How do you expect to join in our effort to take control of the City of Gems if you do not know the proper hierarchy of it? If you do not know about the gemologists who have taken control of it? The power of stones, their power to unleash souls, the power of trapping. If you do not know that, Beans, then you stand no chance. And we fade away from that scene. And we're going to go to another scene with Beans.
I liked the quiz. Wait, where's the rest of the quiz? Ask me the third layer, please. I'll get it right.
Beans, so once again, you are alone in the manor. We are about maybe 5 days, maybe like a week before the events of episode 1. You know that your father has said he goes off for months at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And he has said that the next time he is there, he will take you and you will begin your path, which is what every sibling begins whenever they leave the manor. You know that is going to be like the beginning of your prophecy, essentially. And it is coming soon, you know. I'm curious of where did Beans come up with the idea of like good? Because that's like a big thing, I think, for Beans, right? Is like he wants to be good, bring good. Where did he come up with that idea in his upbringing?
I think all of his siblings, especially Cherry, would like tell bedtime stories, and possibly they got them from, they could read and there were books that they got them from in the manor.
Yeah.
Or it was just they were making them up themselves, but the main idea is the opposite of what everything his father has done. He believes would be the embodiment of good.
Okay. There is one day where you are maybe training, you are doing your daily tasks in the manor. You hear some sounds coming from the kitchen area one day. Some kind of like fumbling and like things moving around.
I want to sneak up to the door and just like peek in.
Yeah. You sneak up to the door and you peek in and you see one of your siblings in there. And they are like going through cabinets and they grab onto some kind of like gauze and it's like some medicine and they're grabbing some food. And after a while you see that this is Meatball, your brother Meatball, who you know is a magic user, but it's strange that he showed up. And you see that he looks to be bloodied. I will say that like Meatball has these big blue eyes. Like, what else do you want to describe about Meatball?
Built real thick.
Okay.
Very muscular, even though he's a magic user.
Mm-hmm.
Just like biceps you wouldn't believe.
Meatball seems to be patching himself up. Do you want to say something or?
Yeah, Beans pads into the kitchen and like watches for a little bit. Meatball, can I help you with anything?
Yeah, you kind of startle him and he quickly turns around, like a hand raised. He goes, "Oh,
just me, Beans."
Beans, you have not started your path yet. I thought that the manor would be empty.
Oh, no, I'm here.
That's good to hear. He takes a seat at the like long table that you would all dine at, just the siblings, and he takes like a kind of a rest. He seems to be like really exhausted. And he goes, "Do you know when your path is supposed to begin?"
I think it is supposed to be soon, but I'm not sure. They don't tell me much.
They never do.
Yeah.
Even as you get older, they still keep many things from us.
Oh, great. I'm looking forward to it.
Beans, how are you feeling about leaving the manor and starting your path?
Leaving the manor? I feel great about that. Starting my path? Not good. You know, I'm kind of thinking, like, what if there was a new path to forge?
Maybe.
Has anyone ever tried that?
A new path sounds like I cannot even conceive of that, but Beans, if there is one of us that would create a new path, it would be you. You have always been destined for something greater than the rest of the siblings.
Well, then maybe I'll do that. And it just takes one person to forge the path, yeah, and then everyone else can follow.
I hope so.
I'll just have to link our paths up at some point.
I hope that our paths are close enough. that they can link and that they are not in opposite directions.
I don't think they would be.
You hear like some thunder outside, and he stands up and he puts his paw on your shoulder and says, Beansai, if I could go back to the manor, I would. The path. He looks to be like getting worried about something, and he goes, make sure that your path is one that you choose. None of us could choose. And you're the one that can. And he makes for the door.
You could still change your path. You don't have to be stuck, right?
He stops and turns back to you and he goes, to go back on my path now would be impossible, Beans. The linking of paths would be the only possible way to get off of the one that me and our siblings are on. And then he leaves. And then we fast forward a few more days. And what is Beans' plan for whenever his father shows up?
I think Beans has laid the seeds of him being a very, very good student in the coming weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And that his tune has changed, and he's trying really hard to convince everybody who stays at the manor that he's ready to go. He's excited. He's resigned. Kind of the same attitude he's seen all of his siblings. He's trying to mimic that to a T.
Mm-hmm.
So his father lets his guard down.
Mm-hmm. Your father does arrive one day at the manor. You hear this like burst of flame and these like heavy footsteps. And you hear another set of footsteps as well. But then as you go to meet your father, you only see your father. And he goes, Beans, rejoice. Today is the day that we start your path.
Yes, father.
Come with me.
Does he turn around?
He motions to the way that he just walked in. There is like a door that only your father ever goes into, and maybe you've tried to do you think you've like ever tried to like go in there?
Oh, 100%.
It's kind of like it is like magically like double locked, sealed. Like maybe Beans is like broken through a little bit and he like gets like burned or hurt. No matter how many times Beans has tried, the door has been locked, and now the door is open, and your father motions towards the door for you to walk in.
I think Beans is gonna like look at the door and look back to his father sort of in a nervous, fearful way.
Mm-hmm.
He wants his father to make the first step towards the door.
Why do you hesitate?
I've just never done this before.
I would not expect you to have been in the room before.
Shouldn't you like lead the way or something?
Beans, from today on, you will begin leading.
Okay. I'm gonna head towards the door.
All right. You start heading towards the door. Do you want to walk in?
No, does he move at all?
He's like kind of like holding the door open for you.
Okay. I want, as I get close, but like right out of his like reach.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I want to try to do.
Okay.
I want to turn and run to get him to launch after me.
Okay.
Because I'm faster than him.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say right here, like, you can describe how you get out of the house. Like, I'll give you full creative narrative agency over this moment if you want that.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I do. So I think as soon as I'm like right out of his grasping distance, I turn to make a run to get him to launch to grab me.
Mhm.
Immediately, I turn back around and I slide under his legs since
Okay.
I'm so small and
Yeah.
fast and
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to reach down that far as quickly. And then jump up onto his back and grab his face with my claws and rake them across his face and kick him into the room
Yeah.
and like slam the door shut and then go out the front.
As you slam the door shut and you run out the front, you hear this like explosion, and the first time you see the glowing red sword fly by your head and like land thunk into a tree, and then it like drills into the tree, and then it flies back past your head, and you run off into the woods. And we will turn away from Beans. We're gonna go to Sawyer. And Sawyer, you are very young enough that Felicity and Joe are still living. Y'all are all still living together. And it is late at night. And it is after one of Felicity's Arcano Ball games. What would y'all... It is just the three of you. Your mom and dad have gone to bed. But y'all are having like a late night meal. What would y'all be eating?
We would have snuck up a bunch of like dessert type snacks up into Felicity's room. Like we would have smuggled them in. It's like honey buns.
Okay.
It's like the Eldervale version of like cosmic brownies.
Astral brownies.
It's astral brownies. That's really good. It's like packaged, like sweets and stuff. But then there's also like the last of like something homemade, like maybe like some homemade like oatmeal cookies that our mom made that we've like smuggled up the batch of. It's like mostly junk though, you know.
Yeah.
Not a vegetable in sight.
Yeah. It's like we raided the concession stand.
Concession stand and bake sale stuff.
Yeah.
Where they just give out what's left.
Yeah, at the end of the game, we go by because they're trying to get rid of it all, and you just like scrape it off the thing into a bag.
Yeah.
And now we're kind of like on Halloween, like we're presenting our stashes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, the three of y'all are up there eating your junk.
There's like an intricate trade-based system going on. Like we're like drafting honey buns, you know,
And-
like first round draft pick.
And Joe is up right now, like with her hands on her head, and she's just like, Felicity, I'm still not over the fact that you hit a home run off the freaking slime ball.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Felicity is sitting there and she's eating her oatmeal cookie, and she goes, "Yeah, I don't know. Something just clicks sometimes for me. It's like I black out, and then like I'm running around the bases."
Whoa. Can you teach me how to do it?
You want to?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You, Sawyer, you don't have to do what I do. And then Joe chimes in. She's like, teach me too. I want to play too. And Felicity goes, you guys don't have to be me at all.
What, are you scared we're going to be better at it?
No, well,
Teach us how to do it.
I know you're not going to be better than me, but
Okay, well, prove it. You're
Maybe I will.
scared.
I'm
You're
not scared at all.
Joe, she's scared.
Joe and you start going, she's scared. Felicity laughs and she looks at you guys and goes, I'm really grateful for y'all, that y'all like me as sisters. I don't know. I've been going to school and like some people just don't have what we have, and I'm really grateful for y'all.
Me too.
Not to be weird, but
You could be weird sometimes.
are we weird?
Oh,
Joe's like, I don't think we're weird.
I kind of think everybody else is weird.
I mean, that's what I've been thinking, but the more I spend around other people that aren't Cinderfoots, I think that maybe I'm weird.
Some people in the Little Leagues think I'm really weird. Like actually pretty much all of them.
Oh. Do you have any friends?
Yeah, yes. I do have friends. Everybody has friends.
Yeah, everyone has friends.
That's like the point of being on Little League. It's like
I mean, I have friends.
number one winning, number two having friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys I've had friends.
You have friends?
Joe's like, Felicity, you don't have anybody over ever. Felicity goes, well, yeah, I know, but like, I don't have to bring them here.
But like you have friends.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, me too.
At school.
Yeah, at Little League. You wouldn't know him.
The scene fades.
You wouldn't know them like a 7-year-old.
So you have talked a lot about the kind of firework big
Yes.
show
Oh my god.
that you have had for Margie. What did it look like kind of the moments before that, before the fireworks have gone off? Can you kind of like to give the setting? Where are you? Where's Margie?
Minutes before is like Sawyer with like everybody else in the huddle, like before Margie has gotten there. We've all like Sawyer has told everybody, like, okay, like get here early, tomorrow. So we're out here early and we're hiding in the dugout.
Okay. And it's like so early. So is it like, so it's before practice?
It's like early for practice, but it's like evening. You know what I mean?
Okay,
This is like after the sort of like events of the day.
Yeah. But it's like dusk, but like the kind of like practice lights are on.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like dusk, like we're here like a little bit earlier, and usually you would like meet out on the field. You wouldn't meet in the dugout.
Yeah.
So we're hiding like huddled in there.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been rehearsals leading up to this, but now this is Sawyer kind of being like, okay, guys, like, remember your choreo. We're gonna get out there. We're gonna leave it all on the field. Don't forget, count on 1 and 3. We got this. Bobby, you're on pyro?
Yeah. Am I expected to run between every single firework, or do you have a button that I could just press?
Okay, so it's actually a crank. It's gonna be a big lever.
Oh,
So big lever that you pull,
big lever. Okay.
and then I want you to run in
I
between.
gotta run?
I want you to do a weave move in between each one.
So you're the slowest around the bases.
This is your time.
Okay.
You gotta show us what you got, and coach is gonna see it too.
Coach, you gotta see it.
Yes, this is like tryouts part 2.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you make the roster, Bobby.
They always call a pinch runner in for me. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Anybody have water?
Tiny Tim.
He's got a crutch. He's got a boot on.
Sawyer's like, you heard the man. Get him some water. She's like, okay, Harriet. Like, I need you on point. I need you front and center, okay? Because
Tell me what I gotta do, girl. I'll freaking do it.
you know this choreo like nobody else.
Yeah, I freaking do.
Okay, and then at the end,
So wait, are you gonna be next to me, or are you gonna be
I'm gonna be dancing. I'm gonna be out there with you.
Okay, good.
I need you on point, and then I need you ready with I need you ready with a basket weave so that I can do the toss.
I really need to talk to you about Thomas. Thomas does not get it still, and he hasn't practiced at all.
Thomas has been slacking on every rehearsal. He shows up late, he leaves early.
Should we put him with Bobby on pyro?
Thomas, get over here.
Yeah, what's up?
I clap Thomas on the back. I'm like, Thomas,
I have a sensitive back.
I have amazing, and you're a sensitive guy. And that's why I have amazing news for you.
Yeah, what's up?
I have not been playing to your strengths. Now I
play Arcano Ball. Nothing we've done is Arcano Ball.
I know just where you need to be, and it's not in the pyramid. I was blind, Thomas. I need you on pyro with Bobby.
Thank goodness. Yeah, I can do that with Bobby. Bobby! Oh, what's up? I forgot what Bobby sounds like.
Turned into an alien. Yeah, it's me, Bobby.
Yeah, okay, Thomas goes and runs over with Bobby.
Okay, between the two of you, the pyro's gonna be synced, okay? I believe.
They give their-
Start doing your breathing exercise. Sync up your breathing. Okay, everybody gather around.
It's wet, asthmatic breathing. My God.
Like a fucking French bulldog.
Sawyer's like huddle up everybody as she's like digging inhalers out of their duffel bags and like tossing inhalers over her shoulder. Okay, guys, listen. I know I've been kind of crazy about the choreography, right? And the timing of the pyro.
It's a lot.
But we need to remember what's important here. Margie's been
Tryouts.
No, not tryouts. Margie.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
She's been going through a hard time.
Yeah.
Okay? And she's still showing up for this team. But I want to do something special to make sure that she knows that she's still a part of this team, and that we want to do something special for her to remind her that she belongs here and that we're here for her. Okay?
Okay.
I know we can do it.
You like look around and you see all of your teammates, especially now with like Thomas out of the picture. Everyone looks very confident now. Harriet was like really giving Thomas some luck.
Okay, I think that we've all found our positions. Garrett,
Yeah, what's going on? I know the freaking dance.
I want you to take outside edge.
You sure?
Yeah.
But like that's a prime spot to be looked at. And I mean, I've practiced the dance a couple times, but you know, I'm pretty good.
I want you on outside edge, Garrett, and I know you're going to be sharp out there.
You know, right?
Okay. All right. That's enough. That's enough of that. Okay. All right. I feel like I did my part. Oh God.
All right. You brace for this performance, and sure enough, Margie.
Guys, here she comes. guys, shut up. Sorry. Guys, here she comes.
Thomas falls. Thomas trips and falls. Bobby picks him up, and then they jump to a bunch of leaves.
Sawyer falls.
Sawyer falls.
Sawyer scrambling to get back up.
Harriet.
Guys, focus.
Grabs
Don't
your
get
wrist
flustered.
Harriet grabs your wrist and yanks you back up. Get it together, girl.
Okay. It's together. Did you see how nice I was to Garrett?
Yeah, I did. That was kind of crazy. So I think you're out of your mind right now.
I'm trying to be a good leader.
Okay. Take the lead, boss.
Okay. Get in formation. We all file out and hit a triangle.
Yeah.
And I just hope and pray that Bobby and Thomas are on lights and pyro.
You have creative control over this scene. Describe what happens.
My headphones.
Headphones fell off.
Flew off her head.
In her passion.
In a passion. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So Margie files kind of through the kind of like the vom of like where the bleachers come to a close, like where you normally would. It's kind of like where like the catcher and like the batters like area is. This is like where everyone would normally enter practice, except we are already in triangle formation, kind of like over the pitcher's mound. And so Margie like walks in and is like, guys, what's going on? And as she's like mid-sentence being like, is everybody, it's like lights. All the stadium lights come on and it's like blinding. And then let me think what song this is too. I really want it to be to No Hands. I feel like that's too insane. I've never thought about like what actual
You can just do like the get ready for this.
Earth song.
Like,
this
y'all
would
ready
be.
for this?
Yeah.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, it's that song, and as the lights come on, we're all looking down in triangle formation, and then all of us like slowly raise our heads up.
Whoa.
And then we exploded into our move.
Y'all ready for this?
So as it starts, we start hitting dance moves that you have never even dreamed of. Halflings are like picking each other up in like a basket toss and flinging each other around. At one point, there's like a triple flip happening where like basically like teammates are being like juggled from like spot to spot around this circle. We're doing like there's a really cinematic like baseball slide move where like after the tossing section kind of happens, we all like slide out, you know what I mean? Like on one hand, and we're like kicking up red dust.
Yes.
And then we like get up and like snap to like a clean spin.
Yes. Clean.
Clean. And then it's really presentation. Kind of think of like, if you ever seen like a bird of paradise doing like a mating dance, that's what I would sort of liken Sawyer's current style. Halfway through the dance, she gets really jealous of Harriet in like the point position and she like pushes her and starts dancing at the point. And then at the very end, like the song is like coming to a close. Then we all like 6 people run to the front and they like lift up their shirts one at a time and it's like MARGIE, and then Harriet flips Sawyer like basket style into the air. Sawyer does a backflip and then lands and then lifts up her shirt and it's an exclamation. Fireworks! Like, the sky explodes in like a layer mix. We're talking like dragons and mermaids weaving their way through the air like a flock of bats is like flying overhead. All the different like arcano ball forms
Deep fried.
made out of like light and fire and sparks and like beautiful colors are like flying around the field, and then in like a shower of like sparkles it spells out happy birthday Margie, and then finishing pose, and then blackout.
All the stadium lights go off?
Yes.
Wow. Holy shit. It's like that video of that fireworks show where they accidentally set them all off at once.
That's what Tommy and Bobby did. Those were like supposed to be going off periodically during the dance.
I also love the idea of like stadium lights don't just like turn off, right? Like they kind of have to like cool down, so
Yeah.
you kind of have like a slow fade out.
No, not these. Not in the shrubberies. They shut off immediately.
Explode.
and then everyone's down on one knee, hands in the air, just like.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
And I think at this moment, Sawyer, you do not see this, but kind of us as like viewers upon this, we see a beam of light appear between Sawyer and Margie.
I have goosebumps all over my body.
Oh my god.
Oh
my God.
This is crazy. After our big finishing pose, like, and the way you described like the beam connecting.
Yeah.
After that, we all like swarmed Margie in a big like dog, like baseball style dog pile. And I like the image of the beam like getting shorter and shorter as Sawyer and everyone else like closed in like around her to hug her.
And also, I'll kind of like backtrack real quick. Of in that moment, as Felicity says how grateful she is of her sisters, we as audience members, not like we're outside the story.
Yeah.
Sawyer does not see this, but beams of light appear between Sawyer and Joe and Sawyer and Felicity.
Oh.
And then we're going to stick with Sawyer. Sawyer, we're going to fast forward to the night before you are supposed to go and get on the bus to Frogmont. So Joe and Felicity are out of the house. Felicity's been out of the house for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom has made oatmeal cookies for the night. You have finished your dinner, and you are discussing Frogmont before you go to bed. And your mom has just put the plate of cookies out in front of you at the table. Your dad is sitting there. Your dad grabs a cookie and eats it pretty quick. And your mom goes, "So, Sawyer, how are you feeling about your first day tomorrow?"
I've never been more excited in my life.
I'm excited for you, Sawyer. I'm just over the moon for you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous also.
Now, have you talked to any of your friends about if they're going to Frogmont too?
Well, there's so many of them that I don't even remember.
Yeah, I mean, you must know one that's going to Frogmont, right?
There's gotta be. It's kind of like we'll just see each other when we get there.
Yeah.
Margie's going to Weaselby though.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I think it
I know
sounds.
that you two are close.
I think she said it was really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And Garrett's going to. I don't even want to say it. Brimstone. Yeah, sorry, Dad.
Your dad goes, Brimstone's not that bad.
Oh yeah, right.
And your mom goes, I met your father and he's from Brimstone. I'm sure there's a couple of good guys out of Brimstone or what have you.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, you know what you should do? You should try to join one of those Hyperia clubs. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah, that could be fun.
There's a lot of good girls in those clubs.
You know what? I will check it out.
I think that you should try one of those clubs. They're really nice.
Okay.
I tried it out and, but I had my own group of friends, but Yeah, I know that those clubs, they seem like they were getting up to good stuff.
I just don't want to be like a cleric or anything. Like, is that?
No, you don't have to do none of that. No, I mean,
I think it's cool, but
and and whatever you do, don't let anybody pressure you to do something that you don't want to do. Okay?
Okay.
Anything.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
Like I shouldn't do any of it?
No, you should do stuff, but it's just talking to kids is so tough. I mean, you're at that age. Your dad goes, she's at that age.
I don't think we need to talk about what age I am.
I mean, I was that age.
No, I don't know. I doubt it.
You forget. I had my first day at Frogmont too one time.
Was it good?
I mean, I didn't meet anybody that I wanted to talk to, but
Oh, at all?
But the second day,
it was better?
I met the greatest friends of my entire life that I still am friends with today.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
Now I don't really keep in touch with them anymore, but as the way life goes.
Listen, I just want to be team captain.
Yeah, that's a great, and their Arcano Ball team, there's got to be a bunch of good girls there too.
Yeah, I mean, when Felicity was there, they were undefeated one year.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe I'll just have to find my own undefeated team when I'm there.
That would be great. And Sawyer, I just worry about you. Just try to stay out of trouble.
I don't even know what trouble I would really get into.
And we'll fade away from that. And as we know, the next day, Sawyer Cinderfoot got on the Owlcat bus to go to Frogmont. Yeah. Now we're going to shift over to Esta. Esta, we're going to go to when you were pretty young, maybe like 9 or something. You had like kind of control over your magic to a degree, but I will say like you are outside, kind of off in the distance. You are doing a kind of training, and off in the distance you see like hanging from a tree these like 3 like scary red dragon targets, and your father, it's just you and your father out there, and you are trying to cast a like ranged attack, like your magic missile. And you kind of get like a little fizzle here and there. Do you want to like describe maybe like your surrounding, where you are? Like you're at Stormbreak. So yeah, give us a little bit of that description.
Yeah, Stormbreak is like a big island that kind of all leads up in like big cliffs and like craggy rocks up to the big castle Stormbreak that sits atop it. And the stone of the castle kind of melts into the stone of the island as well. And there's like a forest on one half of it. And there's gardens off to one side, and there's like a big beach that surrounds like the front edge. But I think, you said we're like in the foresty area.
And your father's next to you, Timinus, and he's looking off at the targets with you. And he goes, all right, now, Esta, focus on your stomach and feel the prickliness, and then let it travel up through your ribs and then into your shoulder, and then through your arm down to your elbow.
You're going too fast.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Okay, we can restart.
Okay, it's in my shoulders.
Okay, it's still there? Okay, down to your elbow.
Okay.
And then shoot it through your finger. And I need you to give me a roll.
Okay. 12.
A little like zap of lightning shoots out and like misses one of the targets, but that is the most electricity that you have been able to expel out of your fingertips. And he goes, wonderful.
Did you see that?
Yes. Okay. Wow, you are moving very, very fast. Okay. Let's try one more time. Okay. Focus on your stomach. Do you feel the prickliness? Okay. Where does it go next?
Up through my ribs.
Up through your ribs.
Into my shoulders.
Into your shoulder.
Down to my elbows.
Your elbow. And then? Give me another roll.
14.
It hits one of the targets, and your father picks you up and spins you around. And we're going to fade away from that. And then we see like a couple flashes. What did like the daily life look like at Stormbreak as like Esta was growing up?
All of the siblings' rooms were kind of in this spiral tower, and each of their rooms would like, Esta's was like really close to the top, so she always had to climb down a bunch of stairs in the morning and climb up a bunch of stairs at night, but they were all kind of in order, and Amra was at the top above me, but they would get up in the morning and they would all have like beautiful meals together at a large table in Stormbreak. We would all train together.
You would have like some studies.
Yeah.
Like that.
It was like big, beautiful library in the center of the castle. There were, like training grounds outside. A lot of days spent like playing instruments together in the parlor. Just like a very like lush family.
I think there's a day where you're quite older. It's probably like 3 years before our story began. So it's you, Amra, and a couple of your other siblings, and you're having one of your kind of study days, but it's a little bit of a different day because your father is there and he is teaching you all about the history of the Blue Dragon, which you have all heard several times over. And so he just kind of like raises the question towards the beginning of, oh, right. Who can remind me of the history of the Blue Dragon and his significance in the realm?
Is this the...
Yes, Esta? Do you...
I actually do need to... Is this the version, the love story?
No, this is not a love story.
Oh.
This was between the Red Dragon and the Blue Dragon. Some of the greatest and most ancient dragons.
Well, the Red Dragon was greedy and vicious and wanted to control all of the planes and steal planes from her brother.
Yes.
And the noble Blue Dragon, Theodrix, fought back against her.
Yes.
And regained control of his rightful realms.
Yes. Theodrix wanted to share, as is a kindness between siblings, as the Red Dragon and the Blue are. So it is such a great sadness, the greed and the pride that the Red Dragon had. And that is something I want to instill in this family is, though we do have a pride in the Ruidon family, we must also know when to share. And when we should take control over what is ours and when we know what is best to do. And so we cannot be like the Red Dragon and take control of everything. And even though we think we know everything, we have to remember that is just maybe a side of us. And we will fade away from that. And we are going to skip forward to very soon before Esta goes off to Frogmont. And you have received your letter of rejection from Valkyrie. Your father is reading over it right now, and his brow is furrowed. I don't understand, Esta. How did you do on the exams?
I did the best I could. I studied with my sisters. They gave me all the tips and tricks of how they got into Valkyrie. I have no idea how this could have happened. I've trained my whole life for this.
This has never happened in the last 14 siblings.
I'm so sorry.
No, it cannot be your fault. I will go back and see what I can figure out in this stamp. Trust me, I will try to get answers for this. Your father leaves, comes back after a few weeks, and he walks back in and he comes up to you. Give me an insight check. Like, you don't really need to add anything to this. Just give me a roll.
18.
There is something troubling him greatly. And with an 18, you're like, oh, he's so fucking crushed and disappointed in me.
Yeah.
But there's like, and you're like, and I think that's there, but there's like another layer that's like deeper. That's like something else that has nothing to do with you. But you know that he's just super upset. And the way he's like, doesn't make eye contact with you. And he goes, no, what they said was correct. What they decided was true. But I tried to petition for you to get in, and they said that you would be a 6-year and Weaselby, and then you would be able to get in Valkyrie. And maybe throughout that time I could maybe figure something shorter or some different terms for you, and maybe if you take extra summer classes.
Weaselby?
Yes, but this is Esther, this is my fault. This is my fault. I did. And he just kind of mumbles to himself as he makes his way back to his office.
Father, I'll take the test again. Can I take it again next year? I can't waste 6 years at Weaselby.
It's either
It'd be
6
humiliating.
years or you never get into Valkyrie. The bus should be here tomorrow, and we will try to figure it out. And he goes into his quarters, and we will fade away from that. And as we know, the next day, Esta got on the Owlcat bus to Frogmont. Okay. Instead of starting where we last left off, we're actually going to have one more flashback.
What?
And this is going to take place between your second and third quests. During that time that we were skipping a lot of our time, and during those months as we entered the fall and got deeper, closer to the winter, you are all back at Frogmont in the cafeteria. It is lunchtime, and sitting at the table with you all is Sapphire, Vribble, Fia, Gracker, and Raven. And
No, Igneous?
Igneous is not there, but you know that she should be getting food. But you know that at this time, it is like everyone has work out on the table and is either studying or writing or stressing. And Raven has like her hand on her forehead, and she goes, I don't know how you all are doing so well in Monster Vomit class. I don't think anything makes sense in there. There's no logical reasoning in that class.
It is kind of a memorization-based class. There's no logic.
How do you tell between the vomits?
I mostly am going on smell.
With my nose, I smell everything within there. But, I mean, everything has a little bit of everything.
Maybe your nose is too good.
Maybe I need to close a nostril. Beans, you're the best in the class at Monster Vomit.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I have a great nose. I also, I really read the textbook.
You can. Sapphire goes, you can read?
Okay.
How long can you be able to read?
Sawyer read the textbook to me.
Oh.
It's kind of like an oral tradition when we're studying, you know?
Yeah, and then I kind of had some shorthand, so I made like kind of my own textbook in my notes that I can read.
And isn't that like the one class that there's a rubric for?
Yes.
So I feel like Beans really thrives based off of that.
Yeah, if you know what you're supposed to be looking for, you just follow the rubric and then you do that, and then that is how you win Monster Vomit. I mean, that is how you get good grade in Monster Vomit class.
Fia goes, I've really just tried dipping my hands in the vomit, and I can really tell a difference in the consistency.
The medical profession requires so much bravery, Vribble.
Vribble is like, that Fia said that.
Oh. No, you say that and you look at Vribble.
Vribble goes, I have the worst grade in the class next to Raven. So, I guess it's because I am
taking care of people outside of class, but
Yeah. You kind of have a full-time job.
yeah.
And Gracker is going to cut through this and say, can everyone just like shut up? I'm trying to write an essay for my freaking Heroes, Villains, Myth, and Legends class.
About who? What hero?
It's about what is a hero.
Oh.
Oh, that
I don't know.
isn't that easy?
It's like 1,000 words minimum, and I'm just have like a person who beats bad guys. That's what I got.
Shouldn't it be like a person who fights for the good in the world in the service of others?
No, I think you need the part about the bad guys, because otherwise, how do we know who we're fighting?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
mine was kind of a yes and situation.
But like, what? Okay, so she starts writing that down.
Beans has been doing improv.
I still need to like 800 words.
I have 200. That's pretty good. Well, Asta, you're good with words.
I mean, we could sit here and write 800 words.
Can y'all help me out?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all start going over the essay, and then Igneous comes over finally, and she like throws her bag on the ground and is like, "Fuck!
Oh.
I don't even know why we go to this stupid school.
Well,
Why are we here? Why do we even have to go to school?"
Igneous, watch out. Big Frogmonth fan over here.
Sawyer like has her paint on and her Letterman jacket. I think Sawyer would have been like, Igneous, we need you on the team. Isn't she on the Arcana Ball team?
Yeah, she's on the JV team.
Igneous,
Walk in.
No one else can drop.
Take another loss.
If I am ever gonna go pro, you cannot drop out of the roster.
I mean, you can go to school if you want, but like, why the fuck are we here? Like, what is this helping us for afterwards? Beans, what do you want to do after school?
Well, I think I want to help people be good.
Okay, and you think Frogmont's gonna help you, or like any school? Doesn't have to be Frogmont, Sawyer. Just like even if you got into Valkyrie or whatever.
Well, I don't know about Valkyrie. They stink. Gives a thumb.
I give a thumbs up.
But yeah, I think I need it because I don't know how to do that, and school teaches you even if
You don't know how to be good to people.
I don't know if I do know. So it helps me think, and it also helps you problem solve.
You need a rubric for knowing how to be good to people.
Well, sometimes a rubric is a good place to start if you're not sure.
You and rubrics, man. You and rubrics.
You don't have to go to school, you know.
Yeah, my sister Jo dropped out.
Yeah, you can go like
How's she doing?
She plays bass in a band.
That's cool.
you go be like a blacksmith or something. Herd sheep.
The most important thing that school gives you is connections.
And we'll fade through that. All right. We are going to move now to the present moment in time. We already had our last time on, but the Stinky Slicers are chasing all up
Yes.
the cliffside. So you all are on these horses going up this huge cliff face. You see above you these like kind of mounds of ice cream and candy, but it is still far away. You see off to the side like a milk waterfall falling off the cliff into the lake of fire. Okay.
Ew.
It kind of curdles. Right
Yeah, it's like boiled milk.
It's like burnt at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Shelby and Bobo are on the motorcycles that you all have. Not that you all have, that this group has, which is just 2. And you start racing up the cliffside. I need everyone to roll initiative.
18.
5. Oh no, 6.
8.
Don't worry, guys.
Get 'em, Beans.
You take the back, I'll take the front.
Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to have some visual helpers.
Oh,
So I got some
Jerry's got objects back there.
things.
Oh.
It's they're like dry erase little plastic markers that he's dropping over the DM screen.
That's cool.
So how we're going to break this down. Katala is like at the front of the group, and with your party, there are a total of 8 bone dogs. No. Total is 10. because one of them went to go get Dumpling, so that's 9, and then Katala counts as 1. So there are 8.
Okay.
I'm going to ask for y'all's help at some point to help rolling for them. But right now, Katala is on her horse is going to go to y'all, to look to y'all and say, all right, I think if we just keep going at our current pace, we can make it to the top, but they might be able to fire at us. So if we keep moving, we might be able to fire at them. Does everyone have ranged weapons?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll dig around and find something.
I could throw some stuff.
I could yell a spell at somebody.
I've got enough range for all of us.
She is
I'm gonna kick rocks down at him. That's a ranged weapon.
Rocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick. That's what they always say. Kick rocks.
I got some javelins.
It's actually real advice if you take it to heart.
She goes, would you like Zeb to give you some guns, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Yeah.
I would love a gun.
Zeb, who is this guy who's like a hedgehog man with like quills on his head, he reaches down into one of the saddlebags on the decaying horse and throws each of you a rifle. And so how these are going to work is there should be a +7 to hit. They're a 1d12, just 1d12. So here's the thing. So how these guns work. So it's not an action to shoot, it's a attack. But these are just rifles. So if you can attack, another attack would be a reload. So if you have 3 attacks, you could shoot, reload, and then shoot again. Now, if your action consists of 1 attack, you can only shoot, and then you have to use your next action as a reload. Can't use your bonus action. If you have 2 attacks, you can do a shoot and then a reload, and then next on your turn, you can do another shoot and a reload. For your bonus action, you can do whatever your bonus actions want of you. So you all are racing up this cliffside. These stinky slicers are at the bottom of the cliffside. You guys have already been making your way up at this point. And you see these stinky slicers. There are about 15 of them, and they are wild. You see some of them are standing on top of motorcycles, yeah, get him. Some of them have these infernal machines, these big old trucks. There's 2 of them are tap dancing on the top of one of the trucks, and they have these guns that they're just shooting up into the air.
Actually, hell yeah.
Not tap dancing.
There is a guy that is playing guitar. He's on a little bungee cord and he's jumping around.
Thank God.
And shooting fire.
He's shooting fire out of both ends of the guitar, so the front and the back.
Dangerous.
And then you also see one of the infernal machine cars has this orb on it, this dark purpley cloudy orb, and there is this robed figure, and they have their arms outstretched, and there's weird green necrotic energy billowing around them.
That reminds me of the Crystal Arcano Ball.
And the lightning.
Yeah, bad taste in my mouth.
And they're all either on their infernal machines or horses. You do see one figure, though, that is running on all 4s, and it has armor on it.
Ugh. And it's with the
Stinky Slicers? It is with the Stinky Slicers.
Okay.
You hear a megaphone, from a speaker. You hear Stinky Slicers gonna get ya and slice ya, stinky stink.
Boo!
Nasty.
Give me a bone.
Bone.
Give me a dogs.
Dogs.
Don't give me no stink. No stink. Don't give me no slice. No slice. Just give me those boat dogs.
Okay.
How fast Sawyer Cinderfoot will join a team.
Chica, who is Katala's right hand that y'all talked to last time, before y'all could get to Katala, she's like, "What the hell is that? What are you saying? Are you a part of the Stinky Slicers? Then you chant and sing."
No, did you hear the chant?
What? That was a diss. That was a diss.
It was a Bone Dogs chant.
Oh, sorry, I don't hear so well.
Give me a bone!
Yeah, you got it.
We do the whole thing again. Everybody feel, let me see. I want to see if I can inspire everyone. Technically, I've given all my bardic inspirations away, so that was just for flavor. Maybe everyone feels a little, not mechanically inspired.
We feel inspired.
You feel inspired.
I certainly feel inspired.
I've been inspired.
Oh, can that be vicious mockery against the Stinky Slicers?
If you want to use your turn, you can do that.
No,
So
I'm
here's what
last
we're
anyway.
gonna do. So another kind
I'm
of
last.
mechanical
Doesn't
thing
matter.
is I'm gonna give y'all kind of a racetrack of this. So y'all are 6 turns away from the top.
Okay.
The Stinky Slicers are going to be 2 turns behind y'all, like rounds.
So everybody has to go.
Yes.
Okay.
So what y'all are in charge of is y'all are going to be in charge of 3. Sorry. Is that math right?
2 of us are in charge of 2 and 1 is in charge of 3.
Yes. I thought I figured that out at one point, but oh well. Who wants to be in charge of 3?
Esta.
Esta, you're going to be in charge of 3. So y'all are moving up. Y'all are able to shoot down at the Stinky Slicers as they are chasing you up this. If you're moving, you are going to have -3 to hit. So I gave y'all a +7 to hit with the gun. It's going to be a +4 to hit with the gun. But if you stand still and really try to pick them off, you're going to be able to roll the normal amount. So +7.
Awesome.
So we're just kind of racing up the hill right now. Since y'all are all clumped together and the Stinky slices are all the way over here, y'all can move interchangeably, whatever y'all want to do.
Ooh.
Fake Beans is going to say, are we going to keep running, maybe?
I think, yeah, right? We want to get the high ground on them, yes?
That sounds good to me.
Unless somebody wants to
I'm gonna
hop
bring
off
up.
and park it.
I'm gonna bring up the rear, but I'll keep moving.
Okay, I'm going to join you back there.
Okay.
Esther, where are you kind of in this group?
I think my bone dogs and I will sort of stay leading the way.
Yeah,
Since I have-
lead us to victory.
Since I have ranged attacks. Yeah.
Sweet.
Beans at the back is he's gonna spur his horse forward, and then he's gonna flip around in the saddle and take aim with the rifle.
Yeah.
Facing backwards.
It is y'all's turn. Y'all can shoot. Y'all can decide to any of y'all keep moving or sit still with your bone dogs.
Is sit still like we can stay mounted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we just have to like stop our horse. I'm not trying to, hey, I know a thing or two about battle. I'm not trying to get dismounted. Are we all, were those flashbacks, like, did we really experience those?
No, those were not like in universe at that moment. It was like fleshing out.
It was just great narrative storytelling.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask Sawyer, as we went to our battle stations, I was gonna be like, do you guys think I'm weird?
Oh.
But I mean,
could
here's the
still
thing.
ask that.
You could just like bring it up like, oh yeah, I remember this thing. It can inform how you feel right now.
I'm gonna say it does.
Yeah, go for it. But okay, y'all's turn. Go for it. This is y'all's order. Beans, you're up.
I'm gonna use a key point to flurry of blows. So that actually means I get 4 attacks. I forgot that I have 2 attacks per action now. So I want to shoot, reload.
All right.
But I'm moving, so it's a +4, right?
Give them to me. Yeah.
Okay, dirty 20.
Nice.
And then I reload for a 10. I want to aim for the necrotic mage.
Okay.
I'm sending all my bullets his way.
Good
Yeah,
move. We're
go
playing.
for it.
They're playing checkers. We're playing chess.
Yeah.
You got a dirty 20?
Yeah,
You hit.
great. What was the damage?
D12. Just flat.
8.
Nice.
8 damage. Okay.
End of my turn.
Next is Katala's turn, and she pulls out her huge rifle that she has. She's got kind of a special thing going on, and she's gonna shoot a couple times. Oh, she's not doing great. Oh, there she goes. She misses twice, and then on her next bullet, one of her bullets, you see this gold energy coalesce around the barrel of the gun, and then it shoots out, and then it spreads into 3 bullets, and then 3 Stinky Slicers, boom, knocked off of their horses.
Whoa.
Immediately. She got a
Awesome.
nat 20, which unlocks one of her little special moves.
Good for her.
She's so cool.
Fuck, she's awesome.
Fuck.
Fuck, how do we get that cool?
So
I hate Valkyrie kids. Damn it.
now it is going to be the Bone Dog's turn. So I need each of you to roll to see if you hit. All of you are going to roll once.
I got a 7. Do I add anything to it?
19.
19.
11.
Only Beans' group is going to hit since they're at the back. I need you to give me 3 d12s.
Okay, 2 11s
Whoa.
and a 2, so 24 total.
24 total. Hell yeah.
Nice.
You knock down like 2 more Stinky Slicers, so that's like 5 of them down.
We're slicing through these guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Easy money.
We're slicing these stinkers. Is that anything?
Oh!
Next is going to be Fake Beans, Black Fur Beans. You got a nat 20.
Get them beans.
This is one of my good die.
Get them fake beans.
Yeah, I like that you're using that dice when you're on our side.
Fake Beans, what are you talking about?
Get them other
This
beans.
again.
Thank you for support, Beans. I mean, other Beans. You other.
No, I'm beans. You're other beans.
What if we're both other Beans?
Good. Then let's just call each other beans.
Thank you, Beans. He hits one. Doesn't take him down, though. So after Fake Beans is going to be Esta.
I'm just going to spin around on my horse and cast 3rd level magic missile
Sweet.
at the Stinky Slicers.
Stinky Slicers! What do you got? Oh my god, you're killing us!
I'm like shoving pebbles down at them.
Give us back our 10,000 soul coins!
We ain't got your soul coins.
What? Where are they?
I've never seen a soul coin in my life.
They're back at the other town. They're back at Burning Bridge.
Liars!
How do you know?
Because we know.
Stinky liars.
Yeah,
That was good. Sawyer, say it again, louder.
What'd she say?
Stinky liars.
Yeah, a bunch of stinky liars.
I should get to Catfish's Mockery for free at this rate.
Chica goes,
So you are a part of their team.
It's Bone Dogs up here. Bone Dogs.
Okay.
what do you got?
Asta does 27 points of damage to the Stinky Slicers.
Thank
Holy fuck.
God.
Okay. After Esta is Sawyer.
I'm gonna pull the reins on my horse and come to a stop to let the group pass me because I
Yeah.
want to bring up the rear. But I'll also have a steadier shot.
Yeah.
I've never shot a gun.
It's the same thing as slamming.
Okay, I got a nat 1 on the first one.
Oh, thank God.
It backfires. It explodes in my face. I say, Sawyer goes, I've never shot a gun.
You
and then
face
it goes, poof.
Well, first you had it the wrong direction, and we go, no.
The other way.
Yeah, I would spin the wrong way and then turn it around the
And
right
then
way.
it's still.
Yeah. Okay, I got a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
13 misses. Okay, does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna roll a d12.
That is, in fact, my dice.
It's a beans dice.
Okay, I got a 5 on the d12.
Well, that was damage. Yeah. Sweet.
Yes.
So something I forgot to do is y'all need to decide which bone dog y'all got with y'all. Because Boyer, Beans, and Sawyer have 2.
New ship name.
New ship.
OTP.
OTV. And then Esta has 3. Katala is on her own.
Who do I have beef with right now?
Chica.
I want Chica.
You got Shelby, who's on a motorcycle. She's a half-orc woman with a huge maul. She wears
Done.
She also has a tiger print bodysuit.
Okay, you lost me a little, but I'm still in.
You lost me a little bit.
You lost me a
Okay,
little.
Beans. Do
Kind of
you remember anyone that you want?
Bobo.
Okay, you want Bobo, and then you have one more.
I wish I remembered another name.
You can get
Shelby.
Shelby is the one that
I have
just
Shelby.
went with,
We're
that just
beefing.
went with
Excuse
Sawyer.
me.
My group is kind of Dionysian. Dionysian.
You could do Zeb.
I'll take Bobo and Zeb.
Okay, you got Zeb. You can do Terry, who's an owlin with big old chaps. She got a crop jacket.
I'll
and
take Terry.
What?
You got Terry. She got a shirt that says "Let's Party" on it.
Yeah, I'll take Bobo, Terry, and Zeb.
Bobo, Terry, Zeb.
whole
Perfect.
group is very
So
nice.
Esther, that leaves you.
Who do I have?
with-
I feel like we did not play this team captain game right. Like the draft pick is nuts.
You got
You're like a rat. You
who am I
a rat and a
left
squirrel.
you have Clank, who doesn't really shoot the gun really well. You got but Clank is just like a big guy who's like covered in soot.
Clank.
Yeah, he's a Leonin.
Okay.
And then you also have Switch Knife, who's a goblin, and every time you look at him, he's got a new knife in his hand.
Awesome.
Oh, that rocks.
Awesome.
You look at him and he goes, "It's a curse." He's cursed.
not a curse, it's a blessing. Whoa, look
never
at all
looked
these
at it like
knives you have.
Okay, I could try to give them away, but then they disappear, and I got a new line every time. Anyway, sometimes it's not a good line.
Infinite knife glitch.
I don't know how that works.
Can we do like a freeze frame of like Esta with these three guys, and then in like Western style font it says like Esta's best, and then like a tumbleweed like rolls past. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, guys.
There's a little Western sting.
I'm gonna mix two people into one because I had an extra name and a character.
Congrats, you kind of get 4.
Just make another one. Just have him be a rat.
No, but it doesn't make sense for the whole 10,000 soul coins thing. So you have Clink, Switch Knife, and then the last one is Rah Rah Gruger. If you remember, Gruger was the one that got beans from the base.
And where did Rah Rah come from?
But that's his first name.
Rah Rah was in the first episode 75. If you remember, he's a bard and he's just a skull man, but he's got no top of the head and he's just got brain.
We can't just name him Ruger. Do we have to call him Rah Rah
Because he
Gruger?
has
Gruger.
Gruger has been said. Somebody has called for Gruger and somebody has called for Rah Rah. So Rah Rah and Gruger exist, and we're too far on the list to go back. So
who doesn't exist?
it's Rah Rah Gruger.
So what is he?
Rah Rah Gruger are one man.
Oh, okay.
But what is he?
So he's a bard with this. I didn't really describe Gruger, but so he's a bard with just like a skull head.
Okay.
And the top of his head is gone. Is just brain.
Imagine trying to like write the fan wiki for Gals and Goblins and being like, well,
Sorry about you guys.
I apologize because Dirt is the one who got sent to go.
okay, pack it up. No, you're done.
That's where we draw the line. Not Rah Rah Gruger.
I like
Dirt.
Rah Rah Gruger.
We've had Ooby and Gooby and Dirt.
Oopy and Goopy.
Same difference.
No, let's hear that.
You named a snake woman Claudia earlier, was
That's a real name.
That is a real name, I guess.
That is a real name.
I don't know if I
Actually,
You know
call
what I
Snake
wanted you to
Woman
name
Claudia.
him? Pliny.
Pliny?
Yes, whenever Jared was like, okay, name the snake person, I was like, God, I hope she says Pliny.
Why would I say
What
that?
the fuck is Pliny?
Where the fuck would I get that from?
Okay.
What? What is Pliny?
Like Pliny the Elder.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Pliny the Elder fans in the comments, rise up.
It's the
going
Stinky
on?
Slicer's turn. They're going to shoot at y'all.
I hope so.
Everybody got their bone dogs. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got Zeb, Bubba, and
Zeb, Bobo, and Terry.
Terry.
Terry's looking at you like really offended. Terry's about to cry if you don't remember his name.
Sawyer's group gets hit with bullets.
That's because you're big.
I shoot you with.
That's what you get from Pliny.
Yeah, that's what you get for your bullshit name. Get shot, dude.
That
I
is.
shoot you with my exploding bullets.
That's going to be 11 damage to you and 11 damage to your bone dogs.
I'm up.
And then there is going to be that little like, what the fuck were you doing? That magician, that like sorcerer, that necromancer in the orb raises their hands, and this green energy. You see like these skulls floating, these like astral, like ghastly skulls, and they're gonna cast a spell on y'all. I need everyone to give me con saves.
Counterspell.
You can, okay, yeah, you can counterspell.
Okay.
God. I have great constitution though.
I have a 3rd level counterspell.
Oh shit.
I think that immediately causes it to fizzle.
Yes.
So
Nice.
I'll describe kind of what y'all are feeling though. This green wave of energy shoots up the cliffside and like begins to make you feel a little sick. And you feel like a couple of you feel like your soul coins in your hands begin to appear and then they like go back into you.
Esther like flips around on her horse and like sees this spell like approaching the group.
Yeah.
And like puts her hands out backwards on her horse, and this like big like wave of like silvery energy like pushes it back.
The Katala is gonna scream out and go, "They got a soul gambler!" And then as you like defend it, she goes, "Thank you so much, Esther. We would have been in big trouble."
I don't like the sound of a soul gambler.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
And
Anybody else feel their coins come out, or that was so scary?
I'm barely holding them in.
I know.
so now everyone is 5 turns away from the top, except for Sawyer and her group. They're still 6 turns away. As y'all are heading up the cliffside, you hear a monstrous sound
No.
come from above you.
What do you mean?
You hear
No. Kind of beautiful.
God,
Kind of
so
had
in tune.
Kind of had a pitch to it.
delicious. And you hear this loud rumbling sound
No.
as from up above, these pieces of candy in an avalanche begin raining down.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Now I need everyone to flip a coin and tell me what you get.
20.
Okay. Beans, do you want to do dex save or strength save?
Strength.
Okay. Esta, go. Hey, good.
20.
20. All right. Do you want to do a strength save or dex save?
I don't think either of them are very good.
What do you bet?
Find out. Dex.
Dex.
20. Thank goodness.
Wow.
And Sawyer, what are you choosing?
Stink.
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 Huh? Stink.
Oh, choosing stink.
Strength. Okay.
What?
Everyone.
You're choosing stink.
Wait, who is that again? Shelby?
Chica.
Yeah, Chica. Chica's like, what'd you say? What was that? You're choosing steak.
You're choosing steak. What? I knew you were thinking.
No.
Everyone, give me your decided save. So Bean's strength, Sawyer strength or stink, Esta dex.
22.
16.
25.
You all pass. As these pieces of candy come tumbling down, you see all of your bone dogs pass as well as you were leading
pass
your
away.
groups.
No.
Actually, let's roll for.
No.
Fake Beans gets hit with a giant Jolly Rancher.
Oh, what flavor?
And he goes,
Beans!
green apple.
Oh.
And so Beans.
Sticks to his fur.
So here's the thing. He was moving up with the group that was going upwards. He gets knocked back down one turn. He's still with you, Sawyer.
Can I catch him?
Yeah, I mean, he's like gonna land next to you.
Oh, okay. I want to like get my horse moving. This is just for flavor, but I want to get my horse moving and like do the move where like I like hang on just by one arm to my saddle, and then as my horse is like running uphill, I swing my other arm down and scoop him up onto the horse. So he's riding in front of me.
Sweet. This is environment. So the environment turn has happened, and now we're back to the top of the order with Beans and everyone.
That didn't sound like just environment. That sounded like a guy. That sounded like a big old
Maybe
boy.
his name is Environment.
And
Did you ever think about that?
like initial N.
Yeah.
Dot
Environment. Okay, in order not to leave Sawyer too far behind on this turn, I'm gonna make like another kind of like cascading rear, and I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna use another key point so I can take 2 shots at the mage guy again, because I already reloaded at the end of last turn. So, but I get a +7, right, if I'm stopped?
Yes.
Okay, 22.
Nice.
Fuck. 10.
Doesn't hit.
1.
You shoot his ear off.
Wow.
I shoot his fingernail off.
Yeah. Oh, I broke a nail.
Stinky.
That's the end of me.
Okay, Katala's gonna get her shots off.
Bone dogs.
That does not feel natural to me to make that noise.
Yeah, sorry.
Ruff, ruff.
Maybe like bad
Woof, woof.
taste.
Meow, meow.
Katala just hits him once again, but not with a nat 20 this time. And then after Katala is the Bone Dog, so y'all are going to roll again. I need everyone to roll once for me.
19.
4.
4?
9.
9. Beans, roll me 3 d12s.
But we're consistent. Do you know what? We're consistent. We're reliable.
And what's better, being good or being consistent?
That's what I always say.
11, 1, 3, so 15.
15. All right. These stinky slices are looking pretty torn up. There's maybe only a few of them left, but the one on the loudspeaker is like, "Give us that 10,000 coins."
We don't have it!
Yes, you did. She stole it from us.
Oh,
That one. Points up to Katala.
We don't know her.
Oh, what are you doing?
we're just kind of traveling in proximity.
Wait a second. Aren't you the one with the bounty on your head?
Oh, I turn and I look around.
Fake Beans goes, me?
No, stop. Put your finger down.
You kind of look like him. Wait a
Pull his
second.
arm down.
There's 2 of you. That means 20,000 soul coins total. They keep coming up.
No.
All right. After Bone Dogs is Fake Beans.
Damn.
That's cocked. That's cocked.
You got a nat 20.
Fake Beans is kind of goated.
You got this, Beans. Well, he is still just Beans.
I think I'm getting the hang of this, Beans. Beans,
Hang
how
of
many-
what?
Beans, how many have you hit?
Lots.
I think I've hit the exact same amount somehow.
Yeah, why are
I
you-
don't know how.
Because we are not 2, we are but 1.
Linked.
Oh,
Oh, not linked.
I had the period after my 1.
Sorry. I thought that.
Sorry.
Don't make fun of me because I talk different.
Sorry, princess.
You are the princess here.
Stop talking like that. That is not how I talk, Beans.
Maybe it is. Maybe you just don't know how you sound outside of your head.
This is bullying.
We're gonna move on from Fake Beans and we're gonna go to Esta.
Esta pulls out her bag of tricks and throws all 3 like fuzzy balls
Awesome.
at the Stinky Slicer. And I rolled before my turn, and I got a giant badger and 2 regular badgers.
Thank God.
So they're gonna get the Stinky Slicers.
They're in like pyramid formation.
Yeah. So they're
Yeah, the
I think,
little ones are carrying the giant one.
Yeah. The funniest possible roll. 1 giant badger and 2
I
regular
couldn't
badgers.
believe it. I couldn't believe it.
I can't believe that's even, those are both options.
So excited.
I thought they'd all be giant.
Yeah,
but-
those are.
And I think they just go. That's my action, and then I think they just all go right after me. So they're all just gonna bite, and
Sweet.
then I'll find out what they're.
Beans like looks down as badgers run by him. What the hell?
They're going the opposite
Oh my
direction.
god! One of them got a nat 20. Okay, we got a nat 20, an 18, and a 7 or a 10. So I think only 2 of those hit.
Badgers in Hell. Band name.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Badgers in Hell.
Episode name. Badgering the hell out of me.
That's good. That's
Ooh.
actually really good.
Thank you.
Giant and the Badgers.
Hell if I badger.
Hell if I badger.
Badger, I hardly know her.
Giant Badger. I hardly know her.
I don't know why I came back from my.
Hell,
Giant Badger and the Badgers.
hell, giant badger.
I feel like that's really good.
They do a collective 8 points of damage.
Woo!
But it's a nat 20, so it's an insta
Oh yeah,
kill.
my giant badger got 2.
So they're poisonous and they cast a wish
They're
spell.
poisonous and
And they're
venomous.
immune to force fields and
And they have the billion firepower.
My giant badger does another 5.
On top of that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He crit.
13.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, so they do 13 points damage. My badgers.
All
Go, my badgers!
at this point, I will say the badgers attack the necromancer.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have like hit the thresholds of. Essentially, what I do for these big ones, these big battles, is like I have like a pool of health, and like once you hit thresholds, you kind of like defeat a certain amount, and then like you get a bad guy. The badgers have gotten to the threshold of defeating the necromancer, so you can describe how they get the necromancer.
Thank God. Get him out of here.
Okay, Esta's.
How do you want to do that?
There's still a couple guys left, but
My badger.
How do your badgers want to do this?
Yeah, my big badger flanked by its 2 little baby badgers runs into the necromancer. And I think the 2 little baby badgers like get his arms and are like distracting him and holding him back, and my giant badger like and like clamps onto this necromancer's face.
hell yeah.
Best nat 20 you've ever gotten.
Awesome.
All
I
right.
don't need another one after
Hey.
that.
After Esta is Sawyer.
How am I going to top that? Okay, how many of them are up?
So
Wait, did you get to take, was that your turn?
Oh yeah, it's just still gets to go.
My action,
Throwing them
throwing the bag of tricks is an action.
Got it. Okay.
And then and then they go after me.
Cool.
there are 2 of them left.
2 of them?
Only the guy on the loudspeaker that's like, I'm still coming for the 20,000 soul coins bounty on top of the 10,000 you owe me.
Wait, yeah, so you think we have 30,000 now?
Collectively correct.
Well, you have to get the bounty from someone else.
What the fuck does that mean? I'm just gonna kill you.
Okay, I wanted to kick down the avalanche of rocks on them, but I've got to keep fake beans safe. So I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
And are they within 60 feet?
I mean, I would say with like we can flavor it so that like the rocks would like really fuck.
Yeah.
And also I'll say like they're like one turn behind you, so yeah. Like
I'm not casting it at. They don't need to be within 60 feet. I just need to hit some rocks that are within 60 feet.
yeah, you're
like,
all on rocks.
I don't know. I'm maybe casting. Okay, we can, since we're already finding a little bit, but for like cool flavor, I want to like hit a bunch of rocks and then have those rocks like crash down on them, and then ideally that would be like the shatter damage.
Yeah, we can do
Okay,
that.
so, I like shoot out this like. Actually, I want to like literally kick a rock. Okay, yeah. So I summon like what would usually be like my Arcano, my kind of like, the like immaterial Arcano ball that I use for this spell, but instead I summon like a red rock. Should I summon like a grenade? It's kind of Western. I summon like an old Western style grenade or like a stick of dynamite.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I summon like an Acme bundle of dynamite, like Wile E. Coyote, and I throw it up into the air and hit it down. I don't even know if I still have my bat. Basically, I throw some dynamite, and it like lodges itself within this like cluster of red rocks that are sort of like hanging precariously over the switchbacks that the Stinky Slicers are under, and it explodes, and a shower, like an avalanche of red rocks, come like tumbling towards them from above on their path, and they have to make a Con 15 saving throw, each of them.
They got a 10.
Okay, they fail.
Failure.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll damage. Hold on. Okay, 16 damage to each of them.
How do you do it?
Oh, okay, these it's like a kind of a forced perspective thing where like it like looks like from like a certain angle, like if we're down on the angle that they are, like it's gonna be this like avalanche of like kind of like like small boulders, and then as the rocks like fall closer and closer, like you kind of realize like they're actually like bigger than like this entire like party, like this entire guy's rig, and so it's just like tunk, like completely buried under a giant rock. It just like squishes him. You like can't see evidence that anybody was there. There's just a big rock.
Have we gotten the running on all fours armor?
So, I was going to ask.
Sorry to ask.
As you defeat these last Stinky Slicers, you can continue making your way up, but I was going to ask for everyone to roll perception. But since you just asked Beans in particular notices that he does not see that armored creature on all fours anywhere.
Can I look up, like, right, there's cliffs above us?
Yeah,
Because that's
yeah.
where the avalanche came from. Can I
Yeah.
look up to see if
Yeah, give me
They've gone up?
Give me a perception check with advantage since you figured it out.
19?
You look up and you don't see, I'll say you see the thing that's above you. You see,
Oh, no.
you see this huge, like, candy rock monster. It has these big horns and it looks like it's made out of these like candy rocks. And it's got kind of like
the
a
crystal, like the crystal sticks?
Yeah.
It's got like a lopsided face, and he's like holding up another like pepper. He's holding up a peppermint that he's about to throw down.
Don't drop that!
But something else you see, Beans, is as you're looking, you see like climbing up the side of the cliff stealthily next to Sawyer, her bone dogs, and fake Beans is that armored creature.
Sawyer's not looking at it. She's like, slice this! Slice on this! Like dropping more rocks on top of it.
Can I gallop back towards them?
Beans, I will say, because I forgot that you had stayed still, you are close enough now to Sawyer and this thing to do something. I won't say you have an action. I will say you can say something or you can like alert them.
I want to get this armored thing's attention.
Okay, what do you do?
Hey, buddy with the armor on the rocks, I see you.
You get its attention, and it stops in its tracks. And give me like an insight check.
13.
You see it like looks at you and cocks its head, and it like stays in its position as it like slowly climbs up onto the highway. It's probably like maybe about 30 feet from y'all now, just sitting there looking at you. As it is Beans' bone dog, Sawyer's bone dogs, and fake Beans with y'all. As Esta and her group and Katala are a turn away from y'all, up like a switchback.
Can I see any features?
You see now that it is like on all fours. It is pretty big. It's bigger than like if it stood up, it would be like 6 feet. And it is in full armor, and you now see that its helmet is like in the shape of a canine. It is on the initiative. I've just added Mad Dog.
Come on, Sawyer, let's go.
Okay, I'm running.
If you take a step, it takes a step after you.
I mean, galloping.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me? Okay, sorry, I don't know horse stuff. I'm more of a beetle guy.
Okay. We just got to get out of here.
All right. Oh, I'm galloping is what I.
Y'all turning and running?
If Beans tells me to, yeah. You're
Yeah.
freaking me out. Come on.
What are you all slacking for? Get up here!
I think I want to bring up the rear, but I turn and like gallop my horse after them.
Okay.
Did you see me squish those guys?
It was awesome!
You see that this thing is gonna like keep a distance.
We got something on our tail.
I thought we got them all.
No, kind of dog-like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we fight it?
It looks like it might be really strong. Let us head for high ground, yeah?
Okay. I start moving.
You all start racing up the cliff. You hear a like as this peppermint comes flying down at you all. Everyone flip a coin.
20.
20. Beans, you can roll strength. Oh!
Where'd it go?
I thought you caught it.
No. It disappeared. Oh, it's on the floor.
It
Bravo.
disappeared. Where could it be?
I know, literally Isaac Newton over here.
We're in a dream.
What could have possibly happened?
It's spinning. It's still spinning.
One.
You have to roll strength.
What? Okay.
Who could have seen this coming?
Oh my god.
What?
20.
All right, you can roll strength. All right, all of you are rolling strength this turn.
25 again.
15.
10.
All right, your group, Esta, you get knocked down by this peppermint, but y'all just fall back to where Esta and Sawyer, where Beans and Sawyer are. I gotta roll for fake Beans.
Are we still on our horses or have we fallen off horses?
Okay. Fake Beans is okay. I would say it's like the horses are affected too.
Okay.
Like everything's crashing around him here.
Yeah. We're
But okay, y'all are racing up. Everyone give me perception checks.
Nat 20.
Oh, Esta.
10.
All right.
Oh, it didn't even ask me.
Anyone have anything better than Nat 20?
No.
No?
I got a 14.
Esta,
Good job.
Fuck you.
I'll give you a lay of the land. So, Esta, you see the armored thing that Beans has talked about, the thing that you saw originally running up. You see the rock monster above you. You see that this rock monster is like motioning for someone behind him to come over. And then you look off in the distance from where you came, and you see over the horizon, you see one large infernal machine rumbling towards you, and you can assume that is Dumpling. And you also see in the cliff face below the cliff, you see like it would maybe get hard to like get to before you get to the top of the cliff. You see like maybe a crevice that some of you, not all of you, could fit into if you can't make it to the top of this cliff. And that is where we will end the session.
Oh.
thank you so much for listening to Gals and Goblins. Tune in next week to hear the study break. And do we have anything else? What the
Hey,
hell?
get in that Discord, get in that Patreon. There's so much juicy bonus content over there. Follow us on Instagram. We're always doing something fun over there. And TikTok. Get your merch in the merch store.
And guess what? Today is our 3-year anniversary, but when we're recording this, not when you're listening to it.
You're totally listening to this in like April, but
Yeah.
we're recording it on February 15th.
3 years of Gals and Goblins. Except for you, it's like 3 years and 2 months and some days, which is not as cool.
That's fine.
What the fuck? Well, thank y'all so much for continuing to listen this far into 2026.
Hey, we missed you guys, even though we never really left.
I know, yeah, they didn't really leave. I was gone. I was on sabbatical.
Like a professor.
You know how it is.
He's doing research.
He's going to get his doctorate.
Yeah, and then we'll go into episode 77 in 2 weeks. So listen to that. We're back, baby.
We're
fucking
so
back.
Like we
We're
never left.
kind of up right now.
We never stop fucking
Are
starting.
we?
kinda up?
Because
We're kind of up.
seems like a lot of real bad people are like hot on our tail.
Kind of got enemies on all sides.
But we're kind of up. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me mark my second spell slot as like used. Okay, we're kind of.
We're kind of like okay.
Yeah, we're
It could
kind of,
go any
We're
direction.
kind of just okay.
One spell slot. One spell slot is between us and good and okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine, heal your own wounds then. If you don't, too bad.
Whoa.
I used it for. I know. I probably didn't even need to shout at that guy, but I just really wanted to like.
It was cool.
awesome.
Wily Coyote.
It was so
him.
fun.
We can talk about that in the study break.
Oh, I forgot about the study break.
I
Sorry.
know, right?
Hey,
what the
let's
hell?
get outta here.
What is this podcast?
Let's
even?
get to study hall.
You're green. See ya.
No, no, you did it wrong.
Yeah. Oh.
You're green.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
You gotta remember what.
You're green.